Good morning. In this video, we will be learning about absolute value and comparing the integers. We start with the absolute value. What is absolute value? So absolute value is the value of a number, how far it is from the zero. How far it is from the zero on a number line. Supposing if this is a number line, this is your zero, and on the right side, let us say these are the numbers. Let us say this is 3, this is 2, this is 1. So how far is 1 from 0? You see it is 1 unit away. How far is 2 from 0? It is 2 unit away. So that's your absolute value. So absolute value cannot be negative. It will always be positive. For example, if this is minus 1, this is minus 2, this is minus 3. What is the distance of minus 1 from 0? You see, it is 1 unit away from 0. How far is minus 2 from 0? If you see, this is minus 2 unit away from, this is 2 unit away from the 0. So it will always be positive. Now see, if this is minus 2, these two vertical line that you see, these two vertical line are the one which will indicate the absolute value. These two vertical lines are the main thing here, and once these vertical lines are removed, it becomes positive 2. So absolute value is something which is always positive. Now, these are some of the exercise that is given in Math Star 5 that we are having. So find the absolute value of the following. If this is minus 11, its absolute value is 11. Minus 100, absolute value is 100. That means it is 100 unit away from 0. Similarly, this is 85. If this is 20, you see it is plus 20. It does not mean it will become minus 20. It will remain 20. That means positive 20 is 20 unit away from the 0. That is this. This is 0. If this is 20, you see this is 20 unit. This is 20 unit away from 0. So this is only your absolute value. This is 50 and this is 10. Moving on to the next slide. This is important. This is inequalities for comparing the numbers. This is something that a child is learning since grade, you can say from the time he has joined the school. From grade 1, these things comes up. So what is greater than, what is greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, not equal to. These are some of the standard signs that we are having. So this particular sign, it will always tell what is greater than. For example, 9 is greater than 6. Less than, 9 is less than 11. Greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, or similarly like this. And then we have got not equal to. So we will be mostly concentrating on these two. We are not going to concentrate on these. Okay. So we are going to concentrate on these two. So how to compare? Always keep it in mind whenever we are going from left to right, it will always be increasing. The number will always be increasing. That is, the value is increasing. We are adding numbers. And going from right to left, it will always decrease the value. So this side, the value decreases, and this side, the value increases. So this is something we have to keep in mind whenever we are comparing integers. Right side, whatever is on the right side, if we are comparing something, always keep it in mind, it will always be bigger. For example, if this is minus 4 and this is minus 3, and they are asking you to compare this. So you see minus 3 is to the right of minus 4, isn't it? So minus 3 is greater than minus 4. Okay, this is simple logic that you have to use here. So here, arrange the numbers on the number line. So this is going to be a number line question. So we are going to do question number 1. So if this is the number line, this is 4, 1, this is 0. So this side we are having minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8, and we have got minus 9. This is 0. This side is easier. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's it. And for number 2, if you see, we have got 4 minus 3, 6 minus 1 minus 5. Similarly, make the line, put a 0. So this side, we are going to have the minus things. So minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. This side, we are going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. And if you see minus 3, minus 1, if you have to do, maybe we have to circle. If you have to circle, you can do this. Now moving on to next one. Write each of the following. The integers between minus 15 and minus 11. That is your question number 1. So in question number 1, what are the first of all integers between minus 15 and minus 11? So if you see, this is minus 15. This is minus 11. What are the numbers between that? So after 11 we have 12, but it will be minus 12, then minus 13, minus 14. So if you want to have ascending order means small to big, smallest to biggest. So you see here you are going to have minus 14 as the smallest. So whenever it is ascending, the sign of inequality will look like this, and then minus 13, minus 12. Okay, that's it. Now question number 2, the integers between minus 2 and 2 in descending order. Now descending order means big to small. That is just the opposite of ascending order. So integers between minus 2 are, and minus 2 and 2 are, you see, minus 1, 0 and 1. So these three are there. So ascending order, descending order it is, so 1, 0, minus 1. That's it. Question number 3, the smaller number in each pair. So which are the smaller number in each pair? In the case of A, question number 3A, minus 3 and minus 8, we have to find the smaller one. You see, minus 8 is to the left of minus 3 and minus 3 is to the right of minus 8. So if you use the previous logic that we were talking about, whatever number is on the right side, it is bigger. So minus 3 is bigger, minus 8 is the answer because they want the smaller number. Similarly, in the case of B, that is here we have got minus 5, which is smaller. Minus 5 is to the left of 0. 0 is bigger than minus 5. Then minus 12 and 12, which is smaller. Obviously minus 12. 12 is positive number. It's big. Minus 12 is below 0. And then we have got this, which is minus 10. And then we have got question number 4. If you see, this is question number 4. The greater number in each pair, we want to find greater number. So you see, the first one is 2 and minus 3. 2 is to the right of minus 3, so 2 is greater. In the case of B, minus 5 and minus 1 are there, but minus 1 is to the right of minus 5, so minus 1 is the answer. Similarly, in the case of C, we have got 0, which is bigger. And in the case of D, we have got minus 8. Minus 8 is to the right of minus 22. So you see, it's that simple. You just have to think which is to the right. Now put this sign, that is smaller than greater than sign here. So let's do it. Minus 2 and 2. So obviously 2 is greater. It is to the right of minus 2. Here 7 is greater. 16 is a greater. We have to keep in mind whatever is positive, it will always be greater than negative numbers. Now arrange the number in ascending order. So question number D, 1. We have to arrange them in ascending order. As I told you before, ascending order means small to big. So we are going to now write, as you see, we have got 0 here available. So just keep it in mind where will be the 0. So here first is minus 13, that will be the smallest one, followed by minus 3, followed by 0, and then we have 3, and then we have 18. So this is the answer. Similarly, in the case of this one, we have got The biggest negative number here is minus 225. Biggest means this is going to be the smallest one actually. Okay. The bigger the number and with a negative sign, that is definitely going to be a smaller number. Okay, so we have to keep these simple things in mind. What is to the right, what is to the left. That's it. So you see, this is the way. Then we have got question number E. Now this one is descending order, that is big to small. Big to small. So here again 0, minus 23, 2, minus 18 and 9 are there. So we start with biggest number. Here biggest number is 9, followed by 2, followed by 0. Then we have got minus 18 and then we have got minus 23. Okay, so this is 1, E and 1, and question number 2 of E, that is minus 19, 1, minus 28, minus 136. So biggest one is 36, that's a positive number. Then we have 1, and then we have got minus 19, and then we have minus 28, followed by minus 100.